Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Gotta do the freeze. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. It's a 1969 tune. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Premanande Haribo. Krishna Hare Hare. Shri Govinda Kund ki jai. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Beat that drum. More cowbell. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
I was saying if you're playing an instrument, you can come closer. No, you should. It's great. Yeah. It's good if we can all hear it. Yeah.
I try to get closer to like 2 cents. You want to be like...
Okay.
All the broadcasts. No, keep it on.
Can you sit down?
Okay. Can you get the road?
Well, let's see where this is.
And road.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shivisha Kanvitamscha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Jal. We're right next to, of course, Sri Govinda Kund, and catty corner this way is Sri Madhavinda Puri's sitting place. It's noticeable that around Radhakund and Govardhan, there are baitaks, or sitting places for the great saints, because they're forever here in the Dham. Bhavad Vida Bhagavatas Tirtha Bhuta Swayambhu Vibho Tirtha Kurvanti Tirtani Svantaksnena Gadabrita. The Bhagavatam. Yudhishthir said to Vidura when he came back after his pilgrimage, he had gone to many holy places, had Vidura. You remember why? As he was insulted in his own house by Duryodhana. And he used as an excuse to leave home. And set his bow and arrow outside on the entryway to the palace. He became unrecognizable. He grew his hair, beard. No one could tell that it was the Venerable Vidura going from one holy place to the next. And incognito, he traveled. And then he came back later, and Yudhishthir said these words, Tirtha Kurvanti Tirtanya. Tirtha means a bridge from one place to the next.
So we hear from Sri Chaitanya Charamita, Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastri Koi, Lava Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi Hoy. Kaviraj Goswami says that a sadhu, a person who is fully immersed in Krishna, has no other objective in life except serving Krishna and teaching Krishna consciousness. When we have the association of such a person, it acts medicinally. In fact, in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings to Sanatana Goswami, he says that we become Krishna conscious by the association of devotees. This is the main cause for us awakening to Krishna consciousness. And he describes how devotees are vaidya's or doctors, and they carry with them hymns and instructions. That's what they have in their little doctor bag, and they administer that to others. And Vidura, Yudhishthira praises Vidura. He said, Bhavad Vida Bhagavatas. Those who are Bhagavatas, they're fully absorbed in Krishna. They have no other interest in life. They purify even the places of pilgrimage. As many people come and they're carrying a burden with them of sinful reactions, they come to unload them here in the Dham, take a dip in the river or the Pokor, and then leave their sins behind. And then when the saints come, they purify all those sins that are left behind. So Yudhishthira said, Vidura, you're a walking tirtha. Everywhere you go, you purify the environment, you purify whomever you touch. And Kaviraj Goswami says, Sadhu Sangha. If we have association with a pure devotee, or with pure devotees, those who are following a pure devotee. Pure devotee has no other interest but Krishna. She thinks my only objective in life is to serve Krishna, and those who follow such a person are also considered pure devotees. Prabhupada once said to a person who was feeling a little annoyed with his colleagues in the Krishna consciousness movement and was complaining about the devotees. He said, you should remember that these devotees are better than kings, every one of them. And so, sadhu sangha, sadhu sangha, sarva shastra koi. All the shastras say that by association with sadhus, lava matra, even if it's for a short amount of time, sadhu sangha, siddhi, sarva siddhi hoy, you can attain all perfection in life by association with pure devotee. And so Madhavendra Puri was such a pure devotee. He came here to Vrindavan, and this story is told, you'll find in the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila. And Nityananda Prabhu tells it, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu retells it. And it's the story of Madhavendra Puri. In our Sampradaya, we're called the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, correct?
Yes.
And in the Madhva Sampradaya, there is a section that called the Tattvavadis. Although they come from Madhvacharya, they missed the understanding of pure devotional service. But Madhavendra Puri is known throughout our Gaudiya Sampradaya as being part of the Madhva Sampradaya. His Diksha Guru is in the Madhva Sampradaya. But Madhavendra Puri was the precursor to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as he brought with him the fragrant flower of the mood of Vipralamba Bhav, or separation from Krishna, the pure devotional mood, which we hadn't seen before. Those in the Sampradaya had never expressed the emotion that we saw in, or that anyone saw in Sri Madhavendra Puri. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, glorifying Madhavendra Puri, tells a story about how he came here to Vrindavan alone. He was a Paramahamsa, so he traveled by himself everywhere. Not necessarily that a Paramahamsa always travels by himself or herself, but he traveled alone, and he never asked anyone for anything. He didn't beg. Some sadhus do madhukari. You know what that is? When we go on book distribution, we go door to door. And we knock on somebody's door in Bushi. And then they come to the door and we show them a book, and then we inform them that it would be their good fortune if they would give something, donation. And we say that your house is like a little flower, and we're like bees. And we came here to collect a little bit of pollen from your house. So every house is giving a little something to the bees flying around. We're doing Madhukari. Madhu means the bee. So Madhavendra Puri, he didn't ask anybody for anything, like the Madhukaris do, going door to door. He only waited until someone would offer him something, then he would accept it. So right here where you're sitting, Madhavendra Puri came, and it was just a quiet little village, Vrindavan at that time. No auto rickshaws, no two-wheelers, no four-wheelers, maybe a bullock cart every blue moon. It was even like that back in the early 70s when Prabhupada first came here. It was very, very quiet, and no cars. The only car in India was the ambassador. There were no Japanese cars, no other cars. And you didn't see sadhus with cell phones either, because there weren't any. So Madhavendra Puri came here, and he was sitting and chanting, as he did constantly. He was chanting the names of the Lord. And a beautiful little boy came to him with a pot of milk. And he said, the village women informed me that you were here, and so I brought you this milk. And Madhavendra Puri had not contacted anybody, so he was surprised that this little boy came, and he offered him the milk. And then soon afterwards, the boy just disappeared. He couldn't see him anymore. Madhavendra Puri, he took that milk, he drank it with relish, and then he dreamed a little bit. And in his dream, he saw Gopal, who called to him and said, I was moved from my altar into the brush, into the wilderness of the Vraj area here because of the attack of the Mughals. And I've been here for a long, long time, and now I'm calling for you to come and rescue me. So when Madhavendra Puri came out of his dream, he went and got the villagers, gathered together people, whomever he could find, and they brought machetes, and they cut through the brush right where Gopal had revealed that he was sitting. And they had to cut through thick thickets to come to the place where they would dig in the ground, and they found the beautiful Gopal deity. And Madhavendra Puri offered obeisances to Gopal, and then he brought him to Govardhan Hill